Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and it looks like Konami has answered our prayers. The final Enneacraft card has finally been revealed, and I feel like it's the missing Jenga piece the deck absolutely needed. This deck is piqued my interest completely. This is not a pendulum archetype, this is a flip archetype in 2025 that is using scale effects to gain advantage. Everything about this archetype seems really potentially powerful and strong and very disgustingly good. So let's talk about it. We got the final card revealed. This is Enneacraft Rebirth. It's a normal spell card, and it's kind of like I said, the missing Jenga piece the deck absolutely needed. So first things first, it has the ability that it can shuffle face-up Enneacraft cards from either your hand or face-up field back into the deck, and then you draw equal to the amount you shuffle back, which is a pretty good card. Now you're probably thinking, oh, this is like what's that hand card that Exodia decks used to play? The ones that's like, oh, shuffle my hand back, then we draw the same number. You know what I'm talking about. I can't think of its card's name right now, but it's the same card. And you're probably thinking, well, if they asked you, that fucking sucks. When you're like, okay, well, you don't need to shuffle your hand. You can just shuffle back your scales. So this card just says face up Enneacraft cards. That includes your scales. So you can go scale 1, scale 2, search, activate this card, shuffle them back, and then draw 2. That is pretty powerful. And then it has a graveyard effect this card has. When your opponent no more spell summons a monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard to either spell summon an Enneacraft monster from your hand and face down defense position, or flip up or down any Enneacraft monster you control, which is absolutely incredible and very necessary for the deck. The main boss monster of this deck, the Enneacraft Whale, in order to flip itself face up, it can only do it on your turn. It's a great board breaker card. Basically, you can set it on your turn. If your opponent tries to interact with you in any way, you can flip it face up, negate, and then Book of Eclipse everything, and they can't change their battle position, which is a pretty insane effect. However, they didn't have a way of doing that on your opponent's turn. This card allows you to do that. Basically, this card reads, when your opponent no more spell summons a monster, banish this card from the graveyard, flip up the Enneacraft that you want, which in this case would be the Book of Eclipse guy, and then just book the entire field, and they can't change their battle positions, meaning unless they're a fusion archetype or a tribute archetype, they are locked out of the game, which is pretty incredible. I guess Lynx as well. But if you're XYZ, Synchro, you're kind of cooked. Ritual, you're just flat out cooked, because this card will flip them all down, and you can't flip them back up, which is a very powerful effect. Overall, I'm really happy with this brand new card. It basically reads Pot of Greed. Now, there is a combo this deck can do. I don't know if it's like, I haven't like checked to see if this is like a fully legal combo, but if it is true, this deck is insane. So there is an ability that you can place both scales, search, get the field spell, add the scales back to hand, replace new scales, search, then use this card, shuffle them back into deck, draw 2. That means you got 4 searches and a draw 2 plus interruption on your opponent's turn as soon as they normal summon or spell summon a monster, which is pretty insane. That is a very powerful effect, and overall, this card has huge potential going forward in the metagame, at least for Enneacraft as a whole. Think of this deck as not a pendulum deck, but as a flip archetype that is like the fastest flip archetype we've ever seen, besides, I guess, maybe Shadal's. I don't know. This archetype seems really, really strong. The fact that all the little ones are Rhodas, and all the fact the big ones all have these really powerful effects. Even the little ones have great effects. They're all like Rhodas on field or in pendulum scales. This deck seems super uber consistent, and there's a lot of combos this deck can do, and I'm really excited to see what people come up with. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy. Don't do anything stupid. See you all next time. Bye-bye.